That's right, Remy Ma. At last, Welding acknowledged that he had been misled into thinking she was a younger woman. Even if she had joked that EAs had also left her for a fresh young person, she had managed to deceive Papoose, who had been there for her through everything, twice by pursuing Captain, who was simple to block. There had supposedly been an update for her. Since Pap has already moved on and proposed to his new partner, there is a storyline surprise even though the screenplay states that Remy is begging Papoose to return to her. Since she didn't think it was enough, Remy started taking on smaller jobs, which deteriorated her relationship with Pap. The fact that Pap waited for her for 6 long years while she was inside told us all that he was genuinely committed to her. The whole thing is a mess, lady, but Remy doesn't understand. It's crazy.
Side nigga, that means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas.
Following the uproar, E is set to work on Remy's evil schemes. There are reports that he traded her for 2 younger ladies instead of sending her away. Remy feels isolated in this situation after realizing she had just played herself. Eaze has been charged with dating 2 ladies from the battle rap scene. He reportedly reconnected with San, his former sweetheart, in more recent years. Building stronger relationships with a former League CB conditions worsened after a mining-related Tasmanian rapper named Tara bombed her gig. San says he had an affair with Eazy last summer. The pictures she shared of what seemed to be hand texts even led her to assert that he had been having an affair with Seb.
Yeah, that's my nigga. I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is just what he told me.
When she woke up, she chose to use violence because she had called San out on Instagram as though she were getting paid for it and was feeling so messy that day. The comment left everyone speechless. "I'm smiling in that lady's face knowing you fought her man, which is crazy," it read. As you can see, Can and CB wasted no time trying to get rid of it today. The short tweet from San said, "I'm not doing Eazy and having it in years now. It's another matter entirely if she is trustworthy or not."
Don't get out of character. This ain't cosplay. I'm a motherfucker. Delonte. I'm punch on shit. Javante. I'm crazy than Kanye. I'm wilder than Deion.
Lately, CB the Lias posted, "I'm too fine to be an FMI league owner. I wanted to share this information with you. The only reason I'm here is because I'm extraordinary. Instead of harming my reputation, you would have been better off being honest and speaking out." She also made sure that everyone knew she was being pro'd and that she had proof to support her statements. She wants you to know that she is in these rooms due to her talent, not some questionable relationship. She took initiative and accomplished it. Being the first member of the Eazy Trench League to perform on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform, she has been putting in a lot of effort and showing off her achievements.
You couldn't even throw caution to the wind. Without them soft free rock bars from Easy, you got nothing. That's why you clubbed in with Breezy. I got substance.
Eazy's 2 separate relationships and the turmoil surrounding Remy clarify it that something is amiss, but let's face it, no one is really listening. What, if anything, would have caused his alleged betrayal? Perhaps we should discuss it. Remy had lost his loyalty, his platform, and his reputation, though. She put everything on the line, and in the end, Remy Saga revealed their love. However, it appeared to backfire when Eazy used a rap battle event to make her presentation into a lengthy soap drama. With a slap, Remy responded yes, as if her act had really touched her. What had begun as murmurs had spread to the entire populace.
Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See right there, that's the punchline.
The entire "Don't You Love Me" remark is recalled in the rap fight. Not long before, Eazy had used the same tactic with a former co-worker, Hurricane D, so this was not the first time he had lied to you like this. Despite Remy's sister's desire to avoid him, it seemed that the warning flags were there to get her attention. Besides, what are you aware of? Enraged by that, Hurricane D recorded one of E's earlier run-ins with X, "Don't You Love Me?" "What?" Remy asked. And she reacted by saying, "Yes, woo. It's not easy out here running the same play on different women like nobody was going to notice."
He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, "Baby, you love me?" I say 2 shakes. So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever dude say.
The tweet that followed, "Sigh, I left Eazy. I'm not scoring. I'm happier than I've ever been," confirmed that Hurricane D wasn't coming from a bad place. She grabbed the film and played the old footage because the bar's music seemed so familiar. "I'm a much better rapper than those who doubt my ethics," she announced. Revenues: "We were unable to predict this one due to the gig." Gotti had revealed the brief affair between Remy and E in a rap battle a few months before. Remy's being caught sneaking behind Pap's back was a true tragedy. They thought it was fight rap, but the man was clearly having a fit. Rap. Remy even went so far as to choose Papoose for Christmas instead of the man who had tormented her for 6 years. Others started berating her for playing home and gallivanting with the captain, who was easily blocked, but Remy adamantly argued that they were being careless and overanalyzing the incident. With the screenshots in hand, Papoose clapped back. Social media revealed a full-length picture of Remy and Eazy at Christmas 2023. As if the charges weren't enough, they became even more serious once Remy was spotted hugging her new partner. It is probable that Pap wanted to spend time with his family and show them how much he cared around Christmas.
He had you out here canceling Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video? Are you opening up some gifts? Then 10 seconds later you went right to Eazy out?
Pap wouldn't let Elle get away with it. You see. By the time they ultimately met, he apparently had total control over ES. Will he be able to blame it? E's daring to shake the Pope's hand as if nothing were amiss, while the Pope scoped around with his whole wife behind his back. Since Pap fulfilled his obligation, I don't blame him. Do.
And I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swings. Next thing I know.
However, hold on. When asked if Pat had actually knocked him out, he rushed in to answer that question. That fate itself was a test for him. When she first came here, Remy Ma seemed eager to lay people out. The Black Captain took her hands and stalked after seeing. Given that Pat is no longer with Papoose and that his new wife, Clarissa Shields, is not your typical lady, she makes an unsuccessful attempt to win him back. Despite her desire to avoid the smoke, we may presume that Remy wasn't prepared to tolerate it. Before everything went wrong and Clarissa challenged Remy to a boxing bout, they were acting very carelessly online, making questionable remarks and neglecting her in private. Playing games wasn't all they were doing. Let us first be absolutely honest. According to some, Remy believed she would enter the ring and engage in professional combat. The narrative didn't end there, though. After a while of arguing with Clarissa online, Remy lost her temper and just gave her real number. Clarissa responded by clapping back, "The gloves ring will settle the dispute."
No. At this point, the girl is
What? Your actual telephone number?
So, at this point, you can give me $1.
He couldn't just watch helplessly, so 50 Cent had to take charge and provide guidance. You may find some of the things that 50 has to say rather fascinating. Clarissa shouldn't fight her because she would be the Blick champion, he remarked nonchalantly on Instagram. Unquestionably, 50 made reference to Remy's experience with the 2007 gunshot, which left her seated for 6 years, in passing.
You going him now?
I agree with that. She's confirming that she's innocent.
In light of Clarissa's past and present situation, Remy might be attempting to win Pat back by eliminating her from the scene completely. It sounds like Remy has taken on more than she can manage with this, based on what you've heard online. Since no one is actually helping her in this situation, I wouldn't be shocked if things got out of control. Some believe she's going too far and endangering herself for reasons she can't control. Lissa says she comes from one of the world's most violent cities. The broken person this time is Clarissa, who would abuse Remy and willingly dissolve her marriage to shake hands with a bigoted person. Every gang member is keeping a careful eye on Murder Mitten. In the first place, they are speaking the truth. Fans know Clarissa as a boxing champion in Flint, Michigan, where she is from and where Red Rum Mitten does not perform. She's prepped her group. Pat must have stomped them up. Remy might be difficult to punch out, but Clarissa can do it effortlessly. It's not an exam, but this is its aim. A little capricious. As it happens, Clarissa is more than just a lady. Before to the tragedy, she and Remy were friends. Although Remy says Pat courted Clarissa, I don't think that justifies her neglecting Papoose. Pat's departure and his proposal to Clarissa, who obviously wants to reconcile, must have caused even more distress. He's ready to go forward now. Do it.
That was me. I'm not the one. Oh, she wear makeup and wigs, and oh, she trying to be so cute. I'm gonna fight you. Okay. I don't care how you.
Regarding the purported reconciliation between Remy and Pat, you are aware of the remarks being made. In private, Remy was reading Pap's direct messages and begging for another chance. But Joe should have waited. Because everyone was looking, keep your eyes up and fight the impulse to fall asleep. Take a peek. Following the restoration of Joe's math skills, Hoffa openly expressed her disgust with the entire situation on her program, Expert Opinion. He longs to make amends because he is Remy's close friend and the godfather of her kid.
You know, and it's that, well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my God.
When a friend yells outdoors, something is wrong. Joe realized that this was something he couldn't do alone.
That shit. What I can't do is stop it.
Additional behind-the-scenes information that Joe posted the evening before everything went public on social media showed that Remy took 11 adult guys to a New York City restaurant for dinner.
Grown men to dinner, and I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy. And it was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what?
But don't take me the wrong way. I wasn't there to verify that Brooklyn Chop House wasn't as chaotic as it seems. Since Pap O wasn't present, he promptly canceled the meal and announced it on Instagram stories, since my brother Fat Joe would be arriving. While Papoose is out here going about his business and piling his papers, Remy seems hurried and in a panic. Planning and organizing, there are online updates available, and the weather on Carissa and the neighboring island of Papoose has been ideal. In spite of Remy's sweat, I can assure you that they both seemed comfortable and happy. They're having a terrific time in Hawaii in the meantime. On the beach, Papoose and Carissa sipped cocktails to remain anonymous. In a rap fight, Remy ultimately vowed in public to take revenge on anyone who even tried to bring up her name. By inviting other rappers to join her and claiming to have bars for everyone, she is only trying to exert control over the event. CIS is doing everything possible to hide this L, but the public's actions and objections are just making things worse.
Out there right now, I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get there so crazy to me, I'll fight back. New rule.
Nah.
I told I'll fight back now.
It has been seen by the world. In all honesty, she thought that things had improved, but now she's behaving like a disgusting garden plant and being negatively portrayed online. As one individual put it in the year-end wrap-up, I suppose these go bars are still haunting her. Another said, Uncle Murda is going to wash her up and tell me where the lie was. Uncle Murda, all year-end summaries are thorough. She is threatening to make her grief worse. If she had really moved on, she wouldn't have been so preoccupied with admiration. For an entire segment, he will talk endlessly about it. But as soon as you make a mistake like Papoose and are pulled away by two younger women, your anxieties usually blow up in your face immediately. It's a complete disaster right now and will only get worse. Rennie lost Pap and simplicity when he made a big risk, and now he's out here trying to put things right. Having said that, can you tell me if you think Remy made a bad decision or if her karma is finally being fulfilled? The career of Remy follows. Will she be the subject of rap battles at that year-end celebration, or is she able to handle everything? Will Papoose bring Carissa back for their child, or should he keep dating her? Given that Remy Ma's future is uncertain, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and leave your comments for the most up-to-date information.